follow you to travel to Idilia, the city above the teeth of Naros. Yeah, why not? What could go wrong? A welcoming committee of a woman that's eyeing us with interest and has a very low skirt. It's time to play the creeper game.
And here you have it. Idylla, our great failing. Now let us go to Anakatos. He may hide from our people's needs, but he will not refuse a visitor sent from Athene.
Ah, that's why she's so angry, because the leader is shut up praying himself, doing whatever it is that she wants him to do. Tell me about you.
Now that the trouble with the Jotun has been solved, I am free to investigate other threats to my people, and there are many options to choose from.
I'm guessing one option is internal enemies, such as your leader. She's playing a coup. That's what's going on here. Do you see she has a little crack on her arm? I wonder if these people die when they grow old. They start to crumble away. That's how they grow old and feeble and return to the earth. Tell me about your people.
We are adrift in these lands, I must admit. We might have been great enough to overcome the burdens, but now we cannot.
You cannot. What's that dark, pessimistic bullshit? You can and you will. Or you will die. Tell me about the goddess.
The goddess of wisdom was our patron. Though my people worship all the Titans, they hold Athene as our personal guardian. Gods do not look to us or listen to us. What manner of patron neglects their charge, leaves their wards to the wilderness?
Really? Yeah, they must. I think that's their makeup, cement, as you say, B. Oh, my skin looks old, and they patch it up with a little bit of cement and what's on concrete. If they are desperate, why does he hide? Is he a coward?
The gods choose the Primos to lead we Colossi, and to enact their will. Of the gods, we are the favored of Athene, the goddess of wisdom. Or we were. Athene's once common words have been quiet for some time. The Primos has prayed in isolation for years, but she does not answer.
I don't know what, there is something
Very
about
well.
these creatures that makes them look strangely sexual, you could say. Especially the women. The men look like idiots, all of them. Alright. Let's continue. 1 point that should be spent, I have no idea. I don't recall what I was trying to do. Blacksmithing, maybe? Maybe? Or sagecraft? Certainly not sagecraft. It must be blacksmithing. No, I think I'll go for alchemy. Why not? Alright, more points to sorcery, because that's what I do. This is a ridiculous power. Really, really stupid power. Okay, I think this might just work. What? Next level, fuck me. Shit. What's Arcane Fury? I have no idea. With the staff and chakrams. I know what this is. Really, you think the gods start peddling cement to their creatures? They have nothing better to do. Okay, I'm at a loss. I think I will have to get this one because what else is there to do? No, I'm not getting to the final stages of the game. Let me show you in a moment how far we are from the latest stages of the game. I'm getting at the latest stages of leveling up because the level cap is 40. But let me show you. This is the game proper. I have explored all the green stuff north of these places I'm selecting. That's completely done, except for the quests I do not want to do. I have gotten I have gotten this far south. This is as far south as I have gone. I still need to go to Adessa down here, Alabastra, which is where the enemy lives, and this other side of the continent, and this island. So all in all, I think half of the content is still unexplored, unless the quantity starts to drop quite quickly. I still have half, more or less, to go. And I'm already 90 hours into the game. You know what this Colossi thing reminds me? Prometheus. It is very similar in the feel of everything to Prometheus. Quite strange. Well, in fact it is a lot of white. The winter fairies come from there. That is the bad fairies. So in my opinion, all fairies are guilty of the crime.
Please, just let me past. I will only be gone for a short while.
Of existing.
You know why you cannot leave. Without you, the city could never be completed.
You cannot keep me here against my will. I'm not some animal.
You know it is far too dangerous for you to leave.
My business in the teeth of Naros is no concern of yours. Others may come and go as they please. I demand the same respect.
No, Passator. It is not safe out there. You must remain in the city. That is final.
Okay.
How are you finding our city? Is it not wondrous?
You haven't seen it, oh.
Be careful on your travels.
Then I won't say a word. Okay, let's talk to
Are
him
you
now.
enjoying the hospitality of the Colossi, beckoned?
He has a beard. Or is it a shadow? I think no one has hair in this. No, the other guy did have a beard. The guy with the crown of laurels. Tell me the city!
Truly, it is worth protection. With the trials my people went through to raise it into the sky, it has become more precious than gold. But these earthly costs are nothing compared to the rewards that will come to us. I know it.
What's the concourse?
The concourse is the main hub of our city. It is a place of gathering and prayer. However, it has been quiet since the great tragedy. I am sorry. I cannot say more.
Meow, 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 meow. Tell me about you.
I am sworn to protect the people of this city before all else. Each member of the Guard would lay down their life for our people.
Really? Okay. Look at his eye. Twitch, move it. Like a crazy person.
Visit the market if you need supplies.
I'm at the right height to suck his dick, aren't I? They would make sexual slaves of us, I'm sure. Hello, Passator.
What is it? Unless you can somehow convince the guards to let me leave the city, you're only wasting my time. I'm sorry. It just makes you a little crazed, you see. Being locked inside this city like a penned animal. All I want is to leave for a short time to travel to the Warren and check on my wife, Galatea. But I cannot leave.
What's the Warren?
The stone used to build this city was dug out from the Warren. It was our main quarry. But much of it is inaccessible now. The rest is home to beasts.
Beasts! Tell me about your wife.
My wife and I were separated when the city was raised. I believe her to still be in the teeth of Naros. I hope she is unharmed.
Aha! What is your relation to the city?
This city is the child I never had. I poured myself into this stone, these edifices, these reliefs. But now I have been here so long that these walls have lost their charm. They are only the bars of a prison to me.
Aha! Okay. Tell me about you.
I am one of Idilla's finest masons. So much so that it seems I am an institution amongst my people. It seemed nice at first, but they handle me like a work of art, with too much caution.
Well, you're like a nuclear scientist, aren't you? So you left your wife in the Warren? Monster!
I did not choose to leave her, Beckoned. I wanted her to come with me, but she can be difficult to move to action sometimes. But I cannot retrieve her now, for I am one of the city's finest masons. The guard are under orders not to let me leave, so I do not die. All I want to know is that she is unharmed. But I've done so well for this city that I am forbidden from departing.
Well, a messenger could do that. Why not send whomever? There are people down there. Tell them to go and check on your wife. Tell them. Why do you have to go? Use magic. Use something. Should I bring her back? Should I bring her corpse back? You can confide in me. Pass it on. You want her dead, don't you?
Well, you can certainly try, but Galatea is stubborn as stone.
A stone can be broken, can be shaped, can be blown away. I could check on her.
Would you truly beckon? That is something. At least I will be certain that she is unharmed. I left her in the ruins of the Warren, the city's old quarry. You should search there for her.
Okay.
Please find my wife.
Nah,
Yes? The
May.
Jotun were too dangerous to keep alive. I can sleep easier knowing they are dealt with.
So can I.
How may I serve? I've heard a rumor that the silent choir never talks because they've had their tongues cut out.
Well, they certainly do not talk.
The Lycaeus is popular no more. When will it close, I wonder?
What I wonder is if they can become fat. That would be a sight. Yeah, every woman I know understand. Every woman reminds me of Sheena, the warrior princess. That's what's going on. That's what's going on.
The Lycaeus is popular no more. When will it close, I wonder?
When it stops making a profit. That's when.
Many greetings, stranger. The Lycaeus is popular no more. When will it close?
The Primos has made it clear that he is not to be disturbed.
Well, he can go and fuck himself. Sent by the goddess! Colossae history. Yeah, I already read this one. No. Yeah, I have. Work order 2045-52. Amalur crew worker. There have been reports of the systems in the undersea gathering a greater load of water than they were designed to accept. Masonry crews are currently fully occupied performing tasks for the office of the Primus, as well as routine maintenance. Senior Mason Pagans could perhaps deal with the issue himself. So, as always, he's preoccupied pursuing a vendetta against the vermin of the source. Spoken like a true bureaucrat. Hello, Hermocrates.
Beckoned. I cannot say you are what I envisioned, but I know better than to judge the god's chosen one.
Good for you. Tell me about the region?
Would that we could cut ourselves off from it entirely. But though few will call it such, this is our true homeland.
Really? I understood that you migrated for, here. That's what I understand. Maybe I'm incorrect. Come out the city.
You will not lay eyes on a greater city in Amalur. It was a beauty on the ground, and is now only more beautiful than it has been raised into the clouds.
Somehow you...
Faith keeps most of our laws enforced, but I handle the ones not worthy of our god's close care. Be careful outside Idylla.
What does that mean? Is he an executioner? What the fuck? Alright, let's see if I can... The Theater of Andronicus. Should I go in? Why the fuck not? Let's go.
Please, do not disturb the tragedians in their work. For what purpose do you come to the theater? Are you hoping to attend a performance?
No, I want to perform. Tell me about this place.
It is a popular locale for many, and we gain more followers every day. Master Stratton's plays invoke the imagination and spirit of the Colossi such that few can resist.
What's the Stratton?
The Master is the playwright who runs the theater, and uses it to house his productions. With just a few tragedians and a manuscript, he is quite capable of rendering any historical scene in exquisite detail and vibrancy up on that stage. He gains influence daily, and I am certain his is the mind that will lead the Colossi into a new age of enlightenment.
We shall see. Tell me about your people.
The story of my people is the stuff of great theater, in a way. From humble beginnings, we're to ascend to the highest station in Amalur.
You are to ascend. So I do not believe they are at the epitome of their power, even though they have been apparently on decline for quite a while. It's very strange. You're deluded, Alkai. You're that deluded fool.
I am the custodian of the theater. Stratton concerns himself with the art, and I, the material. And I handle the audience as well. If they are rude, I eject them with impunity.
Really? So if people
Be
don't
on your
like
way, then.
what they are seeing, they cannot boo because they will be kicked out? That doesn't sound like
Enter
my
the
idea of theater.
Many are waiting in anticipation for Stratton's work, but he insists the work will not be ready until a grand fit of inspiration comes.
Well, that will be long in the making. Tell me about well, I'm guessing your workplace.
This is as much a temple as a theater, erected in the honor of the craft. There is no greater celebration of plays in all of Amalur.
Well, that's true. Tell me about you.
I have a sprawling range as a tragedian, I assure you, but I require the chance to prove it. Perhaps the humbled is my great opportunity.
The humbled. That seems like a political play to me. Yeah. Tell me about the city.
I am not blind to the fact that our city has a troubled past. There is little we tragedians can do about it save continue to perform for our audiences.
Well, you could try to solve the
theater
problems.
of Andronikos.
Andronicus. Aha, the great tragedian.
Well,
Stuck to
it
him.
seems that Stratton isn't releasing his play anytime soon.
I've heard. It's his opus, or so he said. I wouldn't blame him for being careful with it. Now would be an ill time to release his most cherished work, anyhow.
Because of the unhappy state of the city? That's reasonable, I guess. But every play of Stratton's is his opus. Or so he would have us believe.
Have faith in me. I'm familiar with Stratton's tendencies.
Well, isn't that interesting? And how did you get familiar with his proclivities, tendencies? Does he bathe his actors? That's not such a strange thing.
Be well. I hope you find the city to your liking, Beckon.
I hope you can tell me about the theater.
While these halls are to serve as a home for all forms of the art of stage, tragedy is what usually abounds here. There are a few of us that devote ourselves to the art. Mostly just the ones you see milling around here listlessly.
She's his muse. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure he only draws inspiration from her. Nothing more. Tell me about your boss, I guess.
Stratton loves this place. I think he has some qualms with living up to his forebearer, Andronikos, but he still tries.
Okay, tell me about you.
I am a tragedian of several years. I have often been cast as the villain, and I'm rather ashamed to find myself comfortable in such a role. Of course, you must exercise all of yourself to attain true strength. I long to try other roles, but I am unsure where to start.
Alright.
You honor us with your presence.
She has been, how is it called? Typecasted or something like that? I think that's the name. Typecast. Like, what's his name? Luke Skywalker. I don't even know his name. Whatever. Look at him go. What is he rehearsing? Come here! You idiot! Come now!
Be well.
Are you telling me the profits are down? Get away from me! Go! I will never want to see you again. Okay.
I have not acted in some time.
Mark Hamill, that's it.
Performances.
Yeah. Well, Raccoon knows his Star Wars lore. Tell me about the theater.
Athene is the goddess of wisdom, but she is also a goddess of art. We must appease this aspect of her nature as well. As it does not involve true might, the profundity of theater is lost on my brethren. But the spectacle is still enjoyed.
Alright. And how do you pompous ass?
In truth, I find the tragedies we've made recently to be rather dreary. I prefer satires myself. The Humbled seems an interesting production. There is an opportunity for much, if some of the tone is changed.
Look at this asshole. He's an actor and he's questioning the master tragedian, or whatever you want to call him. Sophocles, I will call him. Ah, of course, the Oath of the Joker. That's for the newer generations, yeah. Tell me about the city.
It's a great accomplishment, to be sure. But I think that my people often forget that we are the project of the gods, not this city. That is why I focus on theater. Rather than focusing on the city, we should be focusing on ourselves.
Yeah, a stone actor. I'm guessing all of them are whatever his name is. You usually call them cardboard actors, but these are stone actors, yeah. Tell me about me.
I will not lie. Earlier in my career I played the beckoned, though I believe I took the role in a different direction.
Really? Please tell me.
Enjoy your stay.
Apparently he won't. The poker face. They're very expressive. They are like those masks that the Greeks did use on the theater.
Enter the beckoned.
They are made of stone, but they are quite expressive anyway. Look at their faces and you will
There is
see.
so much that needs to be done for my new work. Will I ever see the end of it?
Let's make him angry. I don't think I can, but that woman did make a strange face when she was angry. Tell me about your forefather or predecessor.
He was my mentor. I apprenticed as a tragedian under Andronikos. Sharpened his quills, blotted his parchment. Here I am today.
Aha. The theater.
The fine establishment you see here is the Theater of Andronikos. We tragedians and our loyal audience are the cultural center of Idylla. Questions of ethics, morals, and cultivation are explored through the metaphor of my plays. Entire worlds are created and destroyed on that stage behind me.
Not really. Yeah. You give yourself too much credit. You're just entertainers, not philosophers. Tell me about your people.
A greater subject for my work I cannot think of. How intricate my people are, with their vulnerabilities and strengths.
Aha. And what are your vulnerabilities and strengths, Master Tragedian?
I was a tragedian before I became the master playwright I am today, studying under Andronikos himself. No one knows more than I do about literature and Colossi theater, except perhaps for Master Andronikos, but he is, unfortunately, no longer with us. I despair that he will never see the productions I have written since his passing. Despite all I have accomplished, I feel that I'm still working to crawl out from under his shadow. Perhaps with my newest play, The Humbled, I can finally do so.
I am sorry he died
Oh, well.
before he could see my
Yes,
greatest
beckoned.
accomplishments. They're all egotistical bastards. He's not sorry he died, he's sorry he didn't see him succeed. So he can rub it in his master's face. Assistance required. All contracts up into this taker. See the guard for pay on completion of the task. Okay. Stowaway reports have come in that a troll corp was raised up in the city by mistake years before, and it has grown into a mighty silverback troll. A bounty will be paid for whoever brings the beast down. Okay, why not? Lost in the sewers. A bear has gone missing in the sewers. She had been sent to write a report on the current strength of the city's foundations. We need someone to find her, and if the worst has happened, deliver the report to Pine Dyke. Okay, MP, see you. Best voicer. Yeah, I tried to voice act. Hoarders in the sewers. Several heirlooms have gone missing from the Colossi households, likely the work of thieving sprites. The items are stashed somewhere in the depths of the sewer system. They don't even promise a fucking reward anymore. Yeah, they are crazy people. Really. No wonder they are cut off from the world. They don't give a shit. What is that? The Western Hinge. What? Ah. So I'm in the... No, yeah, in the sewers, they call it. And I receive a weapon. Yeah, I did. Okay. That's a good thing. Yeah, I'm going to switch. Holy crap. I look like the architect now. Was he called the architect? No. Or was he? The... Was he called the architect? The bad guy from Awakening. Okay. Ah, the engineer, let's call her. Let's read this.
Foundation report. Sector 1, sound foundations. Sector 2, minor leakage, otherwise sound. Sector 3, rats nesting, otherwise sound. Sector 4, sound foundations. Sector 5, area mostly detached and floated away, structural integrity not compromised. Sector 6, minor leakage, otherwise sound. Sector 7, sound foundation. Sector 8, massive water buildup, emergency rerouting of system for all required. Sector 9, wall has fallen away, evidence of sprites but not immediately present. The mason should be dispatched, but the structural integrity not compromised. Nice view. Ah!
She got killed. Okay, let's take that. Let's take it. Alright, why not? Fuck me, let's explore this in a second.